Hey, so I'm like headed on a trip this weekend. Uh, that was a Discord notification. As you can tell, this is a lot more casual than your average game design diary entry, and that's because it is entirely unscripted. And it's just kind of a quick rant to fill in weeks where I'm not available to, write a whole video and edit it, because, those do take me the better part of a day to make, and I don't have that this week. And so, yeah, this isn't like gonna be a normal thing, but yeah, anyways. Okay, what was I gonna talk about? Oh, yeah. Developers, this one's going out to you guys. Y'all need to archive your stuff. I'm getting sick and freaking tired of, doing like historical research about games, made after the invention of digital cameras, and there's not a single picture in the freaking studio. And also, like, I don't know, like, you find out that older builds of the game were just like deleted from existence forever. Like the Silent Hill games. I don't know how else to say this, but like, archive your stuff. And also, publishers, why are you so intent on keeping like builds of canceled games like behind closed doors, like the freaking Battlefront 3? Like, I think owning a copy of Battlefront 3 gets you put on like some kind of hit list with EA or something. But like, they canceled that game. Why is it such a big deal that we have the early builds of a completely canceled and unreleased game? Like, you're not gonna make money off it anyways. Yeah, but like, oh my gosh. Anyways, as someone who's very interested in history and Lucy, can you stop? As someone who's very interested in history and stuff like that, like video game history, and as someone who does write essays on game design, it's really hard for me to do that kind of research and find absolutely no information and no high quality photos and stuff like this. And I'm like, you couldn't have scanned the magazine, you couldn't have scanned the copy of Game Informer, from back in like 2003 in a higher DPI than like 5. Anyways, I don't know. This is a quick PSA to tell everyone, you gotta archive your stuff. I don't care if you're a small indie developer. I don't care if you're making your first game ever. I don't care if you're a AAA studio. Keep information about your game, archive it. It's easier now than it's ever been. You can keep everything on a single flash drive and then just copy it over for the press to use. Like, literally, like, it's not that hard. Like, archive your stuff, keep your stuff archived. Like, I can't believe this is still like something that has to be said, because I'm constantly finding situations where people just delete their code, and it's like, your game could become extremely culturally significant way after you think it will be, and it's gonna hurt when we find out that we can't find the source code anywhere. We can't find old sprite work. We can't find design documents. We can't find anything about the development of the game. So we can't talk about how it was developed. We can't study how it was developed. We can't study how it was designed. We can't study early ideas. The only thing that we know about it is the game itself, which I guess is good enough. But on top of that, I just want to call some people out on the carpet right now. People, stop talking crap about people who emulate games. Those of you who think you're very cool because you own physical copies of games, I do too. I collect imports, as everyone knows. I collect physical games, mostly imports, because NTSCU games are becoming way too expensive. Had to import my copy of Pokemon Blue just because of that. But anyways, see, here's the thing. Here's the problem with your thinking, okay? The company that you're simping for by telling everyone that they're horrible for downloading a ROM of, like, Journey to Silius. I guess that's not a good example because that's on NSO. The people that you're telling them that they're horrible people for downloading a ROM of Pokemon Stadium 2 and playing it on their tablet or computer, Let's just look up how much Pokemon Stadium 2 costs on like Walmart. Oh, it's not on Walmart. I forgot. Buying a copy nowadays isn't going to give any money to Nintendo. So it's the same principle. No money's going to the creators. You're not supporting anything. All you're supporting is an annoying, frustrating, and like scam-heavy market with the physical retro gaming market. You want to know? Actually, that's not that expensive. I thought it was more expensive than that. Anyway, still, $23. $23. Do you think that $23 goes to Nintendo? Do you really think that the $23 goes to the developers of Pokemon Stadium 2? Do you think the $23 goes to the people that came up with the idea to have half the cartridge silver and half the cartridge gold? No. So stop complaining about people that emulate. As someone who collects games, I want more people to emulate, because the market I'm in is fluctuating like crazy, and it's honestly getting more of a rich man's game than the NFTs were, and it's just flipping video games. Let people emulate. Stop complaining about people emulating. Emulating's really cool, and, by the way, because the whole reason I went on this tangent in the first place, emulation is good for art preservation. These cartridges aren't going to last forever. Complaining about emulation, saying emulation should be illegal, simping for these companies that hate emulation is generally wrong, because these games need to stay archived, and the best way to archive them is, guess what? Putting ROMs on a flash drive and putting that flash drive in cold storage. That's how you keep a vault. That's how you keep the games. That's how you keep that art. I don't want Kirby's Adventure to never be able to be played again because we made emulation illegal and all ROMs of it got deleted off the internet. Like, no. No thank you. Art preservation is extremely important, and you're a bad person for being against it. Sorry. Anyways, that game design diaries, tangent, I don't know what to call it, unscripted, uninked, I guess. I could call it like game design diaries uninked. Because I'm, it's not going on the blog. I'm not writing it in the little book that I have, because I do write my scripts in that book. Yeah. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this 7-minute rant. Have a happy week. Have a good week. And if you were offended by anything I said to you about my thoughts on emulation, just chill out, bro. Download a ROM of Glover and play some Glover until you cool down. Okay? Anyways, have a wonderful evening, yo. Have a wonderful evening. Good night. Okay, thanks for watching. Sorry again for the dumb unscripted upload this week. I hope you're all doing well. Anyways, I do have a sponsor now. It's me. I'm gonna be setting up a shop for selling my photography prints really soon, so watch out for that. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.